A guy like Ernest Thomas, I mean, how much responsibility have you given him? And what
He's
have you
got
seen?
quite a bit, to be honest with you. I mean, he's one of those guys that's been back, has played for us, and he's one of those young men that, has some experience on that defense. So we're looking for some big things, especially with a young secondary.
How much do he and Jonathan Brown and maybe Tim Kennard, how much do they communicate with each other during?
A lot.
Yeah.
Oh, no question. I mean, those three have done a great job of preparing the young team that we have on defense, preparing them. And, I guess the biggest thing that can be said about what they've done is with, the rules of the NCAA allowing us in the summer to really do nothing, the seniors are the ones that have to run that. And, those three were the ones that were in charge of those senior leadership practices, as we call it, champion practices. So they did an outstanding job. You could see that when we worked with the players. Come two-a-days, we were ahead of where we left off in the spring.
Kind of going back to the whole game day experience, do you think it's good that they're, trying to make fans feel like they're almost at home watching the game when they're here at all? Or?
Oh, I do. I mean, it's, you want it to be a great experience for any fan. I mean, that's what Big Ten and BCS football is all about. And, I think that, it's part of the game day atmosphere, and it's those things that you want to make sure that, the fans experience some good times.
Faulkner, SIU's quarterback, just what have you seen on film? What's he kind of bring to the table?
Disciplined, a guy that's played, strong arm, completes a lot of the intermediate and underneath stuff. Again, I just think that he is probably a big reason why that program has made the strides I saw from game one down to, the last. You could see the difference in that offense as he matured as quarterback into that last football game.
Confident with the offensive line, reshuffling guys?
Ours?
Yeah, yours.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to play the five best, and when you have a guy that's injured, somebody's got to step up. And I think Joe Spencer is a player that can step up and play for us. I think the maturity level at the tackle is still undetermined. So if we have to take some snaps from Corey a little bit, then we're going to have to move Michael out there, and which means another guard's going to have to step in and play.
Do you like Joe at left or right guard?
Who is the next guard?
Well, it would be Alex Hill, and Feldmeyer would be the center.
Oh, okay.
Do you like Spencer at left or right guard? Does it matter? I know he
I
played
think
left
he's
tackle in high
more
school.
left. Whatever Coach Ricker feels is probably the best on that. But because that's where Joe's played more of, I think it's probably left.
When will you guys make that decision? When will you let the guys know kind of
What's that?
on the line? What will it be Will it be like a game day decision? How you guys handle who might play where if Ted can't go?
No, they know already.
Okay.
Yeah, they know already. That's how we've been practicing, to be able to, of course, they've been through the experiences of being a guard or a tackle. Michael has, and same scenario with Joe, and same scenario with Feldmeyer and Hill.
Just with releasing that injury report, are you just going to –
Yeah, it's just going to come out.
Is it good just to do that, you think, and just to kind of
Yeah,
have
it's
that
just done, and then that's all we talk about. And Thursday, I'll announce it after practice. And, that's what it'll be.
With SIU having a good tight end, they talk about a fullback, and they got a running back from Georgia that was
Pretty good.
I guess
Real good.
starter this
Yeah.
time a year ago, got beat out. But does that indicate to you that they're going to really try to run the ball?
Yeah, I think
They
that they'll.
talked about that.
Yeah.
I just wonder, will they actually do
Well,
it?
they've got three pretty good, the other running back that played from last year was a transfer from Iowa, and then they've got one from Oregon State. And, they got three pretty good guys, and, a comment in the paper today was that they might play all three at once. So, they're in the same process as we are, getting the best players on the football field. If it happens to be a three running back set, then, or a way to get those three on the field is the same that we try to do, is get the best guys on the field.
Do you think that's a good test for a young defensive line right away to see kind of maybe a run-heavy approach at times, or does it matter?
Yeah, I think we have to mature on both sides of the ball, or defensive line, both facets of the game. We've got to get better at pass rushing too. So, I mean, it's it's a very worthy opponent that we're playing. So we're going to have to be ready to play, and our deal will be playing a lot, of different guys, because we are going to play guys that can get themselves ready for future on in the season. And the only way that I feel you can do that is by playing numbers.